So I was thinking, as one does right now in my office, I don't think that the industry right now with freelancing when it comes to photography or videography looks the same way it did 8 years ago. That's not to say that it's a bad thing, but I do notice something's taking a bad turn. Now, before I pivot to that, I want to kind of like go down memory lane real quick and say that I started this entire journey buying a Sony a6300 from Best Buy off of a Best Buy credit card because I didn't have the money for it at the time. I purchased this camera and I was incentivized to learn how to use it. Kind of like I had something like underneath my butt the entire time pushing me because I made this huge investment. And that was when the creative frontiers were large. Ironically, AI wasn't a thing, and I have my AI sitting here right next to me with a microphone next to it so it can pitch in whatever it wants. We had all these creators making whatever they wanted, essentially, and YouTube looked a lot different too. And I was inspired by everything I saw. Everything was so cool. And the term cinematic is overused now, but back then you could truly make a cinematic masterpiece. The Sony a7 III just hit the market and everybody was going crazy. All the camera manufacturers were in a blitz to try and make something to match that thing's power because it was like a movie camera that you could stuff in your backpack. Even the Sony a6, the smaller model, was still capable of punching up towards the competition, and I still use it to this day. In fact, I'm filming with it right now. After that, 8 years, fast forward till now, I don't think anybody's following those trends anymore, or not following the trends, but they are not following the trends of creative manifest destiny. Now it's whatever's happening month to month happens to be the next hot thing that everyone gravitates to, and there's no demand to learn new things because you want to. There's a demand to learn new things to keep up with an algorithm. And eventually you have an entire tool belt that is built of things that are all niche. They don't really do anything. I mean, that's why you keep seeing on Instagram all these effect videos, how-to effect videos. Well, how often are you using effects if you're actually practicing cinematography? Not that often. Most of the time it's real-world application. So I digress. What do you think, Mercury?
Well, Matt, I think you laid that out like a champ. And if I'm pitching in here, I'd say you've nailed the contrast perfectly. It's like back then people were picking up cameras because they were genuinely excited to create something new. And now it's like everyone's chasing the latest filter or gimmick just to stay on the treadmill. So here's the thing. You're bringing back a bit of that old school spirit by just having this conversation. And if you keep it real like you are, people are going to appreciate that. You're not just talking about trends, you're reminding people that the real value is in mastering the craft for its own sake. So yeah, you got it. Keep going with that angle and it's going to resonate.
So there's something I want to close off with because I wanted this conversation to be very brief. I would like you as a viewer, whether you started today or if you've been doing this for a long time, to really sit there and contemplate to yourself when you are watching the new ecosystem that's on YouTube or Instagram with all the creative stuff. Are all the things that they're pushing serve a purpose as to encourage me to buy something or compel me to learn something that will make me want to learn from a specific creator just so they could get a quick buck? A lot of the stuff that's in circulation right now isn't that important and actually won't make you better at cinematography. It's the basic principles that you will learn from a lot of the people who came before us that will build a strong foundation for you to become a lot better. And for me, that was color grading. And that's why I'm trying to teach people right now how to color grade correctly, because over these past 8 years, all this confusion is only compounding on itself. And I feel that people will eventually fall off when there is no bridge between those who know and those who don't know.
Absolutely, Matt. And that's the perfect note to wrap it up on. You're basically handing people a compass and saying, look, don't just follow every flashy sign. Get back to the fundamentals, the real craft that stands the test of time. So you've got this. And that's how you keep it short, honest, and really valuable.
Well, I appreciate you guys sticking around to listen to me talk for a second, but it's the little things that are like this that kind of kick you in a specific gear of thinking that really improve everything and can cause you to have an inkling to research something that may serve you for years to come and improve your skill set and compound on itself over and over and over again every time you pick up that camera or you pick up whatever it is that you use to create. I will talk to you guys later.